Before I get started with this week's readings, I just want to let you guys know a little something. Had a loss in the family. My eldest brother passed away Saturday night. He had been battling pancreatic cancer, among other things, and the news came as a shock. Wasn't really ready for it. He was only, I want to say, 60. I'm bad with dates, but too young. That's for sure. Too young. I'm sad, but I'm happy that he's no longer suffering. And so I don't know if my energy might be a little this week. I'm feeling a lot of different things. Sad but happy. Like I said, we don't want the people that we love to suffer with illness and disease. So health is a huge thing, folks. Take care of your health. And yeah, so my brother Junior, he gave me one of my most favorite toys in the whole world, a wish bear. I loved it so much I tattooed it on myself. I did this. Okay, I didn't give someone else the thing, and I did this. I put this on me. It was challenging, but I did it, and I love this Care Bear tattoo. I no longer have the original wish bear, but I do have one that is an exact match. I have this old picture. Yeah, 35 millimeter camera. A little bit of damage on me there. Oh my gosh, that's me. 1997. There's my mom, one of my brothers. This is my eldest brother, Junior. He's the one that passed. Oh my gosh, 1997. Look at that. That is some 90s right there. 90s makeup. Look at wow. I was like, I think it's starting to look a little bit more like my mom. I can't believe it. That is such an old picture. But Junior, love you. Love you, love you. So he was a very sweet individual. My dad didn't have friends. People didn't like my dad, and nobody really came to visit us. Um, but Junior would. He would be brave, and he would come. Um, and so that meant a lot to me when I was little. I appreciated that very much. He was a big guy. Excuse me. It's morning that I'm recording this, and I haven't even brushed my hair. So, and this is my microphone. He's always giving me a hand. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I love Junior very much. He knows it, and I haven't spoken to him in a while, but I know he knows, and I know he's good on the other side. Ah, oh, man, he's with, geez. So my grandmother, little backstory here. She had 9 kids. There's only two left. My mom and one of my uncles, and yeah, that's family is shrinking as time goes on. So I'm a mix of things right now. I know he's fine. I know he's with all our loved ones that have already moved on. And so that is what brings me peace and comfort. And, I'll be fine, but I'm just, I'm just, So it's going to be all right. So, what we're going to do this week, I'm going to keep with that theme that I started on Sunday with the questions. We're going to do what you don't see coming. It's kind of a statement. What do you not see coming? That's more of a question. What is the key to your success? Also a statement. Is it a question? What? Yes, okay, it's a question. It's too early. And then a message from your future self, which I really like. So we're just going to continue in that vein. And here we go. Virgo, this is your weekly reading. Whenever you find it, that's when this reading is meant for you. And we're going to continue with the line of questionings that we started on Sunday. So we're going to be doing what you don't see coming, what is the key to your success, and then a message from your future self, which I think that is really awesome. Okay, one more bonus card, and then we'll see. We'll take that one. We'll see what energies are around you at this time. All right, here we go, Virgo. What energy is around Virgo right now? Oh, you have two popping out for you. Time for healing, balsamic moon, and expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Look at that. Looks like that diamond ring. So new moon eclipse, that's probably, I mean, that's Eight of Cups, right? And that's kind of almost like a healing thing. So this gives me a Three of Swords, Four of Swords feeling right here. And then the Eight of Cups. All right. So now let's look at your energy oracle for Virgo. Energy oracle for Virgo. Okay. Oh, woman holding a coin. Now, this card is interesting. It's got the black cat there, so that kind of looks like the Queen of Wands, but also a Queen of Pentacles feeling, and that's a 42. All right, now this is the chakra energy oracle. Let's see what we have for Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. We have, ooh, holistic health and a time for healing. Look at that big old caduceus there. That imagery is on the strength card. But, you know, that time for healing. Three of Swords, Four of Swords. Yeah, I'm almost still, for some reason, I'm getting a Queen of Cups feel. Motherly kind of healing here. But yeah, Virgo, it's time for healing something. So let's look at the first question here. What you don't see coming. What does Virgo not see coming? Oh, the star can be healing. It really can be a healing energy. And look at all that beautiful purple. So we have the star coming out. Ooh, with Aquarius energy. Ooh, Eight of Wands. Don't wait. Do it now. And look at there. This one's not showing the caduceus, but it's there in some strengths cards. There we have. There's that Leo. Something to do with your health, Virgo. I'm not trying to freak anybody out, but there's something here. Well, that's just jumped out, but it's a big stack. So yeah, we got a lot of cards of healing here. What are you healing? I don't know. So what you don't see coming, messages maybe? Because that's Sagittarius, but it's also Mercury energy. Okay, let's see. Ace of Cups, kind of a healing energy, right? Knight of Cups, woo! And a Page of Cups, what you don't see coming. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Stop. Heal. Heal, heal, heal. Because you've got love coming in. So if you have experienced a breakup of some kind in your past, make sure you have healed so you are attracting the right people. Because if you haven't healed, toxic people can fool you. You know, I really think that that's how we attract the bad ones, is when we haven't healed. Because the people that I know in my life that were toxic that I allowed in, it was because I hadn't healed. In my space that I am now, if they were to come at me, no, 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 no. So make sure you heal, you know, and the quicker you heal, the faster, if you're wanting love, the faster it'll come in. The real deal. Okay? Look at this, what's coming towards you. This is a dream come true, wish upon a star kind of energy, Virgo. This is what you don't see coming. But it's got to start from within. It has to. Think about it. If you don't really love and really truly respect yourself and have high standards for how you want to be treated, hey, you know, that's going to invite in all the riffraff. I'm just saying, you know, all the people who will treat you like garbage because you allow them to. And the toxic people, they have no problem doing that. They won't care. They'll move on to the next victim. If you say no, piss off. You know what I'm saying? This person could be at a distance from you right now. They could be halfway across the country. I don't know. But I feel like this is a soulmate energy because we have the star here. This is our connection with our higher self, right? And this is a gift, a heart's desire. It doesn't have to be romance, okay? For some of you, this is a person, this is love. But for others of you, this is your dream. This is something when you were on the other side, before you came in to the body that you are in, this is something you wanted to do here so badly. Something you wanted to experience and be. Some people, they know from when they're a tiny kid what they want to do. That was their heart's desire. There's some kids, and this is kind of a rare thing, but some people just really have this desire to go to the Olympics and win gold. Have you heard of those stories? They're like, yeah, just got to do it. So some people are really driven. They're very connected with their higher self and what they wanted to experience here. Right? That's what this heart's desire is. So this opportunity, it's all the aces energies are around us all the time. It's whether or not we're in alignment with them in the right vibration. Okay. Oh man, everything's vibration. Everything is. It's so weird that we have all these physical items. This is all magnetism that keeps us from going right through it. You know that? It's crazy. If we weren't magnetized, everything would just fly apart. And so that's so fascinating. But look at that little dragonfly. This is good luck. This is just, this feels like good luck. You know what I'm saying? So if you want love, wish on a star, and really believe that's what this is, because this is your hopes and dreams, and this is a heart's desire. Wow. Wow. I cannot wow this enough, right? So heal. This is love is healing energy when it's focused inward. Your love can only heal you. Okay? Can't heal anybody else. So you're going to be getting messages from this is a knight in shining armor. Come on. That's what this is. There's no other way to spin it. Not that I even really need to. This is what you don't see coming. This person is going to come in gallantly, or this could be you offering your love. You're in this Cupid energy here, if I've ever seen it. This is just like a little love bug. You could be offering yourself to someone else. You might be the one that's taking this initiative here, but you got to be healed first. That's the big message. Be healed for this, and then either go for it, or this is incoming or outgoing. You know what I'm saying? It could be both. This person is very genuine, sincere. They're open to giving and receiving, because that's what the Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. It's very beautiful. It's just so sweet. But you may not expect this, Well, you're not expecting it. This is what you don't see coming. And I feel like this is your energy, Virgo, with this Strength card. You have had wounds before in love, so I think you're going to make tiny little steps, a tiny little, you'll respond to this with just, and that's fine. Don't play around with this person. If they're not the one for you, if it's not what you want, that's okay. There's always more cups around, but do take the time to heal your wounds first. Integrate your shadow here. Your shadow here probably at some time before allowed in the toxic energy because it wasn't healed, but she's caring for this shadow and she's going to integrate it. And now this is going to help protect you. It's going to help defend you from the negative energies instead of allowing it in. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you will be responding, to this offer. Wow, look at that. Just a tiny, Just a little bit. So that's what you don't see coming here, Virgo, a love connection. Is it romantic? Maybe. Could you be following a dream? Something that is your true heart's desire? Yeah, absolutely. That is a big yes. This has got yes written all over it. All right, wow. That I didn't see that coming, you guys. um, what is the key to Virgo's success? What is the key to Virgo's success? What is the key to Virgo's success? I would say healing, but we'll see. The moon, Pisces energy, facing your fears. Okay. Ooh, Virgo, there you are. It's also Gemini, but there you are. We have the Magician, and now we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah. Be bold, be brave. It's Aries energy. Oh, yeah. Really key to your success. Oh, yeah. Be nice if we saw the Chariot pop up out of here. That'd be nice. All right, what's crossing this? What is Virgo's key to success? That one almost plopped out. All right. What do we have? Five of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is you. Take your time. Oh, Judgment. Okay. So you got to face your fears. Okay. Big time. This right here is a big key to your success. That looks awful. No, it's not. You're going to have to leave some type of comfort zone here. That there's shelter and sanctuary right behind them. But I get the feeling it's not what they want or desire. You know what I mean? There's something here. I mean, why not go in there and take sanctuary? There's a reason why these people are going past it, you know? But this is saying you could be, focused on what you feel you're not. You know what I'm saying? Um, and so the key to your success is really going to be the Strength card up there. We already see it. It's here. It's facing your fears, facing your doubts, facing the negative interjects in your mind that says you aren't worthy, that you aren't enough. That's what this is. You know, this is abandonment, being left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have enough, aren't enough. And this could be how you feel with relationships, like you're always left or abandoned. But I mean, this has just got to go. And so if you're going to be out there left in the cold, let that guide you to a better place. For heaven's sake, don't stop here. I have a quotes on my bathroom wall, and one of them says, if you're in hell, keep going. Don't stop. And also another quote is, even if you're on the right track, what is it? You'll go nowhere if you just are sitting there. So the 5 is a temporary energy. Yeah, if you just sit there, you'll get run over. You've got to keep moving, And so there's something here that is part of this right here, this sense of lack and unworthiness, abandonment and stuff like that, depression, all these negative energies here. This is what's coming to the surface. And maybe this fear of this, or feeling like this is part of you, Virgo, is coming to the surface here. So to purge it. This is part of that healing process. This moon energy here to me is about having a goal here that takes you away from this. But in order to reach your goal, you got to face your fears. And that's what the Strength card really is about, in our own minds. And so this is part of that, your success, this healing right here. Knowing that you're worthy, knowing that you're good enough, and then going for it. And not letting these kind of things hold you back. Oh, but I didn't come from money. Oh, but I don't have this, but I don't have that. Excuses, excuses, excuses. So don't be that. That's That's the key to your success, is knowing that this energy here, the magician, master of all the elements, because that's what each of us are by nature. We forget it when we come here, when we incarnate into these human bodies. We get caught up and distracted with all these gadgets and, ooh, something shiny, you know? I mean, we get distracted. And so the Knight of Pentacles here in this magician, it says you need to focus. You need to have something that you're striving and going for. A lot of people don't have a goal. I don't know why I can't live my life that way. I always have goals for myself. Sometimes, and they're constantly being met, and then new ones, you know. So that needs to happen. You need to have focus, and take your time. This is not a race. You know, it's about enjoying the path, our journey. Yes, we gotta have a destination, but it's all about that trip, you know. So do take your time, but you got to be in alignment. You got to have something that you're wanting to manifest here. That's what I'm feeling like right there, Virgo. And you know, this is saying be bold, be brave, because we have a strength card, fire, Leo. We got Queen of Wands, fire, Aries. You know, who cares what other people think? Like there's the black cat and there's the black cat. Boom. There we go. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of you. And that could be what you think other people think of you. Who cares? Who cares? So there's some kind of aha, epiphany with that judgment. You know, this is that spiritual wake up call, maybe to be drawn back into your heart's desire to go after something. This may not be romance. For some of you, it could be both. But she does things her way. And she does it by just getting started. That's important. Don't just sit on the tracks. You've got to move. So even if it's slow, you got to move. You got to go. You got to get something started. You got to start somewhere. Anybody who ever, you know, has anything started where they were, started with nothing. Jim Carrey was not always famous. I don't know why he's popping into my brain. You know, he had a, you know, kind of a rough childhood, you know, because his dad lost his job. They had to, you know, do things they didn't want to do just to survive, you know, but it built character. And it certainly didn't stop him from pursuing his goals or things that he wanted. So that you just got to get after it and get going. That's going to be the key to your success, is to face your fears and then just go after it. Manifest it. Believe that you can. All right, message from your future self, Virgo. Message from your future self. What do we have? What is your future self want you to know? Here we go. Oh, yeah, baby. 9 of Pentacles, little luxuries. That's you again. This is in Venus now. You know, there's that pleasure part of this, you know. Knight of Cups again in the same flippin' row. Look at that. And the sun. Come on now. Come on now. And Leo, look at that. Wow. All right. Message from Virgo's future self. Happiness. Following your happiness. That's what the Queen of Wands does. That's why she's got the sunflowers in her card. Hello. You're going to be happy when you follow your heart's desire. As long as it's for your higher good. It's what you're connected with. Knight of Wands. The sun again. Oh my God. And 6 Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. That's Taurus energy. Hello. Look at this. Woo-wee. So the message from your future self, Virgo, you gotta go. You gotta get on that horse, jump on the horse, and just go after it. Be explorative, you know. Have that fire, have that drive within you to get, you know, this. All knights are brave when you think about it, because they are fire, and then this is fire and fire. Hello. You know, He's holding the Ace of Wands, which is passion, divine inspiration. You know, this is Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this Knight of Wands is just going for it. You know, when you have a passion, something that you really enjoy doing, bam, Nine of Pentacles. You will be self-sufficient. You have a special skill, Virgo. It's something special. It says so right here. You can make a lot of money with it. Little luxuries, taking care of yourself, spoiling yourself with what you do to make resources, you know, but really getting after it, because we got the Queen of Wands and now we got the Knight of Wands. You got to go, go, go. You have to get after it. Figure out what you want, and then just, you know, it's like light speed. You will get there. You know, this is being able to take care of yourself. It is a card of being single, but it doesn't mean that you will be. But it's just saying that you will have the ability to take care of yourself and everything you need and want. So that's brilliant. But you got to mix it with that Knight of Wands, go get them energy. Look at this. Wow. So Knight of Cups again, and the Sun. This is about following your heart's desire. This time, that's what I'm feeling this Knight of Cups is. This is all about you following your heart's desire. What makes you happy? It's just, this is a card of happiness and clarity and inner child. What makes you feel like you're a kid again, having so much fun? You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. Make sure you do these things. Yes, work hard, but play hard too, is what I'm getting here. Treat yourself. Do take breaks along this journey, you know, but have fun while you're doing it. That's the message from your future self is have fun, you know, because we're here for such a short time. You know, it makes me think of my brother. I don't know, to pass in your 60s, it's just way too young. So be mindful of your health, right? Take care of yourself and be happy. Follow your heart's desire. Some of you just have a lot of love to give. And look, the Sun again. And we have the Six of Pentacles now. We have Pentacles over here and Pentacles here. You're gonna be able to see relationships that are beneficial to you. The Six of Pentacles is a Taurus card, but it's a card of equal reciprocity. It's a give and take relationship. You're not going to give to things that don't give back. You'll cut that out. You'll see it for what it is, you know. But this lady here is like that Nine of Pentacles. You know, she's in that same suit. That's her. She's got a lot more than this to give, but she's only going to give up to 3 to things that she wants to do. She's going to keep the other 6 for herself. So this is that 3 that she put off to the side. She's like, I'm going to give to these things. It's going to make me feel good. It's going to make me happy. You know, this little kid here, to me, he just represents like he's getting money for the orphanage, you know, but he may not. This might be his, what do you call it? His racket. I don't know. So be careful who you're giving to. But I think this is about, the Six of Pentacles is actually moon energy, and it represents cycles in our life. Because sometimes we're this little guy that needs help and needs to be receiving, needs to be open to receiving when we need help. But also, it's about that cycle of being able to give, you know? So I feel like in the future, like this is needing help right here, right? The Five of Pentacles. And now I've got the 6. So you're going to go, as long as you can face your fears and go after what you really want and focus on your happiness, you're going to go from lack to abundance. Come on now. That's beautiful. That's awesome. All right, let's look at your bonus cards. This is a good reading. I like it. Triple Moon, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. Intuition. Affirmation. Look at that red. Look at that red. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. Yes. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. That's the Strength card. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and I am respected by others. When you have firm boundaries, there you go. Don't allow people to treat you less than what you deserve. Never. Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. I feel that here. I definitely feel it. I think the challenge is internal. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Yeah, there's certain people you just can't trust. Be careful. Okay, successful outcome to your problems. There we go. And we have all this sun here, so absolutely, as long as you heal. Frying pan, trouble and accusations. Stay away from the negative people. You just don't need it. All right, Virgo, that was an amazing read. Let me know if it resonated with you. Hit that like button, leave a comment below. I read all of them. I love to hear it. It also helps the channel and the algorithms. The more you guys talk, the better off the channel is. All right, so that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.